Hey, so I am still sick, although I'm less sick today than I was yesterday. But I wanted to talk about reading. Uh, as you know, I read a lot, and so I have some information about reading. Um, and I also wanted to talk about specialization a little bit. But let's talk about this. So, why is it important to read books instead of just Googling ideas or getting your ideas from AI or listening to people talk about the ideas? First off, if you read a book, you may understand it, you may have difficulty with it, you may not understand it. If you don't understand it, or if you have difficulty with it, then you go and listen to someone speak about it, and they may clear up what the issue is. Or you Google it, or I really avoid talking to AI. I don't talk to AI. I think it's very dystopian the way that AI is being used right now. Um, so you clear up the issue in whatever way you choose. Whether you Google it or go on YouTube and look for a lecture or an expose, someone talking about it, and see if they can clear up that issue. Um, Now, if you don't read the book, then first off, you're not getting in the information. If you go, let's say you go to YouTube, you don't read the book, but you go to YouTube to listen to someone talk about the book. They may be talking about whatever difficult passage, but you're not going to have a clue about the context of it. You're not going to have all of the information. You're just going to know about this difficult passage that they're discussing. So you do have to read in order, even if you watch lectures, even if you listen to exposés, even if you listen to book reviews, you do have to read the books. Um, Another thing, uh, if you read, you are getting a deeper understanding of the topic. You are not simply getting a surface level analysis or interpretation. You are going very deep into the topic, and you will come out with a much better understanding. Perhaps you will be able to actually apply this information. Whereas if you just watch someone talk about the book, you're getting a very surface level understanding of it. And you might be able to repeat some of the key points or whatever, but you're not going to be able to apply the information very much. So, one other thing is that when you read, a lot of people don't talk about this, but when you're reading a book, you could come across a sentence or a passage or a paragraph that just stands out and makes you think very deeply and inspires you. A lot of philosophy is like this. The phenomenology of perception was like this for me. Um, you get these little short passages that just stand out and make you think very deeply, and no one else talks about them. No one else is talking about what these particular passages, the particular sentences. So when you just listen to what people are talking about, you're missing out on a lot. You're not getting the inspiration from these little passages that are in the book. So it is important to actually read. Now let's talk about specialization. So I have spoken before about how I believe in decompartmentalization. Essentially, people with certain specialties crossing over into other fields. This creates novelty and is good for innovation and adaptation. It's very good to do that. However, it is also important to specialize. Um, when you specialize, you get a deeper understanding of the field. You're more able to produce facts within the field, and you are essentially building up a skill set that makes you unique. Whereas if you are more generalized, you're building up a general skill set, and that may be useful, but it's not going to make you stand out from other generalists. And reading is a skill, and when you read, you are essentially specializing. When you read into a certain topic, like let's say I have a lot of books on psychology, so that could be said to be my specialty. Psychology could be said to be my specialty. When you read a lot of the same books, you are specializing. You are becoming more deeply acquainted with the topic. You are growing your understanding of that single topic. And as you do that, you essentially become more proficient at it, more expert at it. I'm not sure exactly when you become an expert, but you do become more proficient at it until you become an expert. And once you are an expert, that is the perfect time to branch out and to go into other fields and to decompartmentalize, to innovate, to adapt, to challenge the status quo. But you have to learn what the status quo in your own field is first, and that requires specialization. That's about everything I wanted to talk about. Some people think that they can get a good idea of what's going on just from a Google search. I actually just today was talking with someone in a chat. I told them to read Bergson's Creative Evolution. He did a Google search of it and was like, "Oh, that's orthogenesis." I had to look up that term to make sure I got it right. It was not orthogenesis. Elan Vital is something entirely different. It may be similar, but it's not the same. And so then he looked up Elan Vital and was like, "Oh, this is just like the ether from Wilhelm Reich." It's not exactly the same as what Wilhelm Reich was discussing. It's very particular, it's very complex. You do have to read in order to get it. You're not going to get it from a quick Google search. That's about all. Thank you for watching. Peace.